why I have always said do not get interviewed unless you're with a real good, decent person who and you're in good hands. But watch Connie Chung and Marlon Brando.
Any more pictures? How about it? You got any scripts? I don't know. Who the hell knows? How can you know in this world?
He had said something interesting about dancing, and she didn't really care about that. She cared about how he felt about how fat he was.
There's a hole in the atmosphere that is bringing down...
No, but good heavens, you can control your life. I can't change the hole in the atmosphere,
No,
but you can control your life, and...
No, you can't. That's the biggest joke that you've made today. Nobody controls their life.
You can decide what you're going to do. You decide whether you're going to work or whether you're not going to work.
This is an interesting conversation if you want to talk about free will, because that's a fascinating subject. They did this extraordinary research on twins who were separated from birth. They found they never saw each other. From the time they were born, they were separated and did not know the existence of the other person. And there were astounding similarities. They had the same kind of dog, the same color car, the same... What? Wait a minute, let's see.
Can you believe that bitch? How rude that was? 1989, Connie Chung, and she's married to Maury Povich. Maury Povich? And you're interviewing Marlon Brando on his island, and you are at see you next Tuesday? Now here's Bobby Wygant interviewing Farrah Fawcett. When she's going through that divorce with Lee Majors.
You've seen this coming, Farrah, for some time.
Another rude POS.
We don't want to discuss it. And that's it?
Yes. Well, you know, I care very much for Lee, and he cares very much for me. And because we value what we have together, we've never really discussed anything. I mean, that is our private life, you know. So I don't intend to start doing it now.
Farrah, you've said it's a difficult thing, and I appreciate that. I'm married, too, and I can well appreciate what you're going through.
I'm married, too.
But are you going to be able to cope with it? Or are you at a stage where
people continue to ask me about it, after I've asked them that I don't want to talk about it, no, because it's difficult. So can we go on and talk about the film?
We can.
Okay.
And thank you for at least giving us that much.
Whoa, they're nothing embarrasses these people. Nothing embarrasses. This is the kind of people that want your interview.
The interface
now here's
is very simple. If
Harville
I'm
Hendrix.
in stress because of anxiety, I'm going to produce negative toxic chemicals in my bloodstream called cortisol, and that cortisol is going to impact my immune system. I'm therefore going to be more susceptible to diseases, will have more physical symptoms, probably those will turn into emotional symptoms. So if I'm connected, and that connection is stable, I'm living in a safe environment, a reversal sort of occurs in which your neurochemistry is still impacted, but this time it's endorphins and other called the pleasure chemicals. So
now, what I was looking for with Harville Hendrix is he said something called mirroring, which is where you repeat what you think that person just said. Now that's a good listener is to sort of just listen, and then repeat back to them what you believe you heard, so that person can clarify what they just said. And that's why maybe I propose that we should get some mentally retarded people to start interviewing, because I know one guy who's got mental brain damage, and he makes an excellent interviewer because he always repeats everything that I say, and it's quite fascinating. So that's a good job for people with fetal alcohol syndrome. Like, they should be the interviewers of the future, and that would be very egalitarian. And then I wanted to say one more thing. Oh yeah, when are the chemists going to fight these weird biologists? We need to get the chemists on board against biologists, and then let's get some physicists on board too, and a few plumbers. Okay, because the system's clogged.